Hello everyone, C-Hein78 here. This is the Braven 600 speaker, and I thought that I would just take a little time to do an overview and a review of the speaker and talk about its features and what I think about its performance. So I picked this up on eBay for 66 bucks shipped, and so I kind of want to talk about today the speaker and if I think it's worth that price. I see it's going on Amazon for $80 for the red version, which is a pretty good deal as well. This was brand new, the one that I got off of eBay. So that's a good deal. The silver version on Amazon is actually a little bit more. I think it's over $100. So I thought 66 bucks was a pretty good deal, but is it worth it? So first of all, let's talk about its design. As you can see it here before you, it's a nice silver bar-shaped speaker, and you can see in comparison to my hand right here that it's fairly small. It's a nice little bar-type speaker. So you look around it here. That's the rear, other side, and you're back to the front. So this is what the speaker looks like. I like it. It looks pretty attractive, and it looks nice next to my MacBook Pro or even with my iPhone or iPad. So that's its design. Its features are quite extensive. It is a Bluetooth 3.0 speaker with enhanced data rate. It has two 3-watt speakers as well as a passive radiating subwoofer that can actually produce some decent bass if you have it on the correct surface. It has speakerphone functionality with a noise canceling mic, as well as the ability to charge another device such as an iPhone or even my iPad would charge with it. So those are just some of its features. So let's just take a visual look through this device. Like I said, here's the front. Here's the top. It says your Braven logo on there. Here's your bottom with your nice rubberized feet. Helps keep it stable. I've not had problems with it moving across any surfaces. Here on its right side here you have, right here is your auxiliary input if you don't have Bluetooth. Here is your charging port. This is a micro USB, so it works with almost any cell phone charger on the market nowadays. Your volume up and volume down buttons. These can also be used for track skipping. If you hold them down for about a second, the song will stop playing and it'll skip to the next one. And here's your play pause button. And then this is the indicator power light up here, and this is your power switch. So it's on right now, so I'll switch it off. Makes a nice sound. We will switch it back on. There, now let's know it's on. Alright? Okay. On this side is your regular USB charging port. You can plug almost any USB device in this to charge it. I did notice a little quirk with this, and that was this device is set to shut off after a few minutes, and when it does that, it stops charging the device plugged into it. So as long as you're playing music, it will stay on, but if you're not playing music, then you're kind of out of luck because it's going to stop charging. Okay, this is your Bluetooth answering button for phone calls, and this right here between this USB and this Bluetooth button is an auxiliary output. And what this allows you to do is connect this device to other audio sources, and it will start playing the music through that source as well as through the speaker. And so what Braven intended was that you would buy two of them and chain them together. Of course, that does not produce stereo sound exactly because each speaker is stereo sound. You get your speakers here and here, so it's not going to give you a larger stereo range or a larger field, but it will give you twice the volume, so that's kind of a nice thing to have. So that's the design and features of this device. So now I'd like to do a review of this speaker. For the most part, I'm really liking this Bluetooth speaker. I use it quite a bit, and some of the other functionalities such as the auxiliary input and the charging bank are handy to have. As I said, I was having a little issue with the charging feature. It would shut off after a few minutes of idle time on this speaker. So if you want to keep your device charging, just keep playing music through it and keep your device plugged in. I think it's just intended to kind of work like the old iPod docks did when they had the charging feature built in as you played the music and was powered on. So not a huge deal there, but just something to be aware of if you're planning on buying this speaker. As far as sound goes, this speaker sounds very good for a Bluetooth speaker and for its size. This thing is less than 6 inches long, and it has two fairly small drivers in it, probably about an inch and a half each, and then a bass radiating sub of some fashion on the backside of it. And so for its size, I say it puts out pretty good sound, and for being a Bluetooth speaker, it does as well. Remember, if you're using a smartphone with MP3s, you are pushing compressed music over a compressed wireless standard. And so you can't expect it to sound like a CD on your huge 5.1 surround sound system or your large bookshelf or floor standing speakers. It's just not going to have that type of sound. But for its size and for its use, it has very good sound. At times, some of the mid-range does get crushed a little bit, but it's a lot better than many of the other Bluetooth speakers I have heard. It has good bass as well for its size. One thing I noticed is that if I was on the same surface as the speaker, such as if it was sitting on my chair, I really got a lot of bass. Sitting like this, when it's on my counter here and I'm a little ways from it, it's pretty good. It's decent bass, again, for its size. As far as loudness goes, this thing does get quite loud. I can use it in the shower with the shower and the exhaust fan on, and I'm still able to hear it just fine. So it does get quite loud. Now I have listened to a few different of these Bluetooth speakers, and this is very comparable to the mini Jawbone. I would say it's actually a little bit better than the mini Jawbone Jambox. Just I give a slight edge to this Braven here. It has a little clearer sound, a little more bass than that speaker. It's not going to be certainly as good as, say, the big Jambox or the Bose SoundLink, but those are $200-300 speakers, and this speaker can be had for $100 or less. And so for its price and its size, I'd say it's very good. The mini Jambox is still $140, and I think this is a better value than that speaker, just for its features and as well as its sound quality. So I thought before we end this video, I would just do a sound test. I know it's not real easy to tell over an iPhone's built-in microphone, but we'll just go ahead and do it anyway. I am going to be playing some royalty-free music. This is stuff that you can use on YouTube without any copyright issues, so we'll go ahead and give it a shot. This first one is kind of going to be like a country-sounding song. So it sounds nice. I can hear the guitar, I can feel a little bit of bass, as well as some of the snares and hi-hats on the drums. There's your guitar again, very nice and clear for a Bluetooth speaker. So let's try some more rock heavy music. This song's called Tidal Wave. So that song, and finally I'll end with some lovely piano music. So thanks for watching this video. Please let me know what you think. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them in the comment section here on YouTube, and I'll answer any questions you might have or respond to those. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.